Hello everyone and welcome! Today I've got the budget 180SX rear-wheel drive drifter back on the bench. In this video, I'm going to be installing some new parts sent to me by Brad from RC Supremacy. If you're interested in RC drifting, especially micro-scale drifting, definitely check out the RC Supremacy channel here on YouTube. Some awesome builds, event coverage, and a super cool and super scale micro RC drift track are just some of the things that you'll find over there. The RC Supremacy store also is packed full of drift-related products in both 10th and micro scale, as well as easily some of the greatest micro scale accessories on the market, hands down. RC Supremacy will be a familiar name to longtime viewers of this channel, and today Brad's hooked me up with some new shoes and a new gyro for this 180SX. Before I begin, if you'd like to learn more about this project, I'll be sure to include a link to the playlist for this build below in the description. I know I said before I'm kind of digging the look of these stock bronze wheels, but after seeing these new wheels on the car, the difference will be huge, as you'll soon see. First though, I wanted to install this MST gyro. The gyro is what helps countersteer the car when drifting, so it's a pretty important component, and Brad was kind enough to send me this one. The gyro in the car currently, although it did fit within the budget goal, it hasn't quite delivered when it comes to performance. I guess this gyro is more intended for general stability control rather than purpose-built for drifting, unlike this MST unit. While this new gyro didn't turn out to be quite the silver bullet I hoped that it might be, the improvement in performance is certainly noticeable. One thing that I did notice right away is that the front wheels don't jitter with this new gyro, even if I crank up the sensitivity all the way. It's just way smoother all around. Of course, just when I got this new gyro installed, the rain kept me from putting it to the test right away, so I went ahead and installed these new wheels. These are the Drift Element Adjustable Offset 5-spoke wheels from DS Racing, as well as some DS Racing drift tires. I'll include the links to these wheels and tires below in the description. I went with the chrome outer rim with a black insert, although there are a number of different color options to choose from, which is pretty cool. This was my first experience with these adjustable offset wheels, and fortunately there are some helpful illustrations and information provided which makes assembling these wheels very easy. Before the final assembly though, I put the wheels together without any hardware and mounted them on the car to determine what offset I wanted these wheels to have. I figured it's better to figure this out sooner than later. I used the stock wheels that I had already as a reference point, then adjusted the offset to pretty much match what I already had. I don't want the wheels to stick out from the body too far or be too far tucked in. Now that I'm extra sure that I know what offset I want, I assembled each wheel as instructed. Everything went together very well, and the final result looks awesome. Like I said, this was my first set of adjustable offset wheels, and I'm definitely sold on the idea. It would be great to have something like this for micro scale builds as well. I don't know much about mounting drift tires, but all I did was freeze the wheels for a little while, and I warmed up the tires with some hot water. I let the tires sit for a couple minutes in the hot water as instructed, and they slid on nearly effortlessly. Once they cool off, they're solidly secured. The wheels look great on their own, so the next thing to do was to get them mounted on the car. I love the look of these new wheels. It's amazing what difference they have on the overall appearance of the car. Of course I was eager to do some driving. I didn't even want to wait till daylight. Eventually I'd like to get this car set up to use on asphalt, however the surface is a little rough behind the shop, so getting it to drift, at least with its current setup, wasn't really happening. I'll stick with this plan though and see what I can do to get this to drift over pavement. I cleared some space on this carpet though, and I had a lot more success. Still, a lot more learning, tuning, and practice is necessary, but hey, at least the car looks good. I won't bore you with 10 minutes of my mediocre at best drift skills, so instead let's wrap up this video. A fun little weekend project, and I of course want to give a big thanks to Brad from RC Supremacy for sending these items. I'm certainly looking forward to doing some more driving and some mods on this 180SX, but in the meantime, stay tuned for some other content on the way. As always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.